Hey fam, welcome to my Self-Care Sunday Reset. In today's video, I'm going to be doing some stuff for the kids, a few things for the home, and of course, some self-care. So if that's some things that you're interested in, feel free to subscribe and keep watching. Bible study for me helps to center my mind, and it's super important that I do it while my kids are sleeping so that I'm as uninterrupted as possible. Then I can really get started on my day and have a positive mindset and focus to tackle everything that needs to be done. The point at which the house is still asleep and quiet is just the best time of the day. I start my coffee, but it usually doesn't actually get drank until at least 20 minutes after I brewed it. But I am absolutely obsessed with this Ninja coffee maker, and I found this cute mug at HomeGoods. One of the things that I'm so grateful for is my husband and how he helps with our kids and just the running of our family. Our girls get up and they are immediately ready for shows and songs. Chores are a very real part of our day. Every single day, the girls help out with something in the house. I personally just think it just builds their independence and their confidence. No matter how young you are, you can help. They actually really enjoy it. I'm sure there will come a time when this will no longer be fun for them, but for as long as humanly possible, I try to make it as enjoyable as possible. And of course, cruise. Cruise. We've been working diligently to find ways to keep him out of the cabinets. Stay tuned for my weekly vlog to see what my husband came up with. With the world being as crazy as it is, and every day something new being revealed about ingredients in baby food, I made it my decision to prep his food myself. I thought it would be a lot harder than it actually is, but it's really only 2 ingredients, and I mixed it and prepared for the week. And that way, whenever it's time to feed Cruz, I don't have to worry about doing this every single time. I just blend it in my Vitamix and I store it in that container, and then we're good for almost the entire week. I love this because it saves us a ton of money, and like I said, it's really simple. So if you're interested in the recipe that I use, just leave a comment down below and I'll share it with you. Now, to go with this oatmeal, I also prepare some type of fruit puree. This week is peaches. This machine I've been using since I had Carter, which was 4 years ago. It's still holding on, really amazing. I am a huge fan of it. 10 out of 10 recommend. It works for you, steams the fruit or vegetable, and then it also blends it. So if you are in the market for something like this for your baby, I definitely say try it out. So this is actually the consistency of the oatmeal once I blend it with water or even breast milk, whichever one I grab first. It has no issues. The consistency is cool, and there are the peaches there that I blend in with it. Mix it all together. It doesn't cause any issues with his stomach or anything like that. And then I pass it off to daddy for daddy duties to the rescue. We're still getting used to the fact that we even have a new baby in our home, much less that it's a boy. He is truly the sweetest, most amazing angel little baby we ever met. The girls are truly obsessed with him. So thank you so much for your love on our pregnancy video. If I'm honest, I will have to tell you that dishes is notoriously my least favorite thing to do. I get it done, but it's definitely not my favorite. However, I do notice that as I'm looking back at the footage, I actually really enjoy the way that it looks. So maybe your girl will become a dishes lady. I doubt it, but it just sounds good, so rock with me. All right, so I'm gonna get these dishes knocked out. They're just a few. I really am a huge fan of the dishwasher, so I'm gonna use my dishwasher, but I thought I would share some of this video footage of me washing the dishes because it's oddly satisfying. So yeah, here it is. One thing I noticed is that everyone in our house loves this Dawn Power Spray. What I learned, if you didn't know, the hack for replacing it is just add more of the concentrate Dawn with like half a cup of water and a splash of 91% alcohol, and girl, shake it up and you're good as new. Once I finish with the dishes and load in the dishwasher, I love this little magnet. It's helpful because it lets the kids know when the dishes are clean or dirty. If you're interested, I'll have the link for it down below. Sundays are definitely the days where I really try to spend extra time doing the things that I notice need to be done during the week, but I just don't have the wherewithal to get to at that time. One of the most annoying things that I notice in our house, in our kitchen, is fingerprints and handprints and mouth prints at this point on our stainless steel. I'm still looking for the perfect cleaner, so if you have suggestions for a good one, leave it down below. I would definitely appreciate it. At this point, I was distracted by the baby, so I didn't do the best I probably could have, but I got to it, and that is enough for today. No, but seriously, I am learning to take time to enjoy the moments and understand that self-care does not just mean doing things for myself, but also for my family, because they rely on me so heavily. So I'm finding joy in things that I don't necessarily find joy in all the time, but I am grateful that I have the time to do these things because it just makes for a more seamless week when I have these things accomplished. So yeah, laundry. The baby's laundry. Gotta get it done. And as you can see, I have my helpers around me that are opting not to help, but hey, it is what it is. I remember while I was pregnant, I thought long and hard about hiring someone to do our laundry for us just to save me some extra time. I eventually opted not to do it right now, but it's definitely something that I'm going to consider in the future. Comment down below and let me know, what are your tricks for getting your laundry tackled throughout the week? Pretty much for us, we have some laundry running on a day-to-day basis, but I would love to know more tricks. The girls do their own laundry now, which is great, but I'm always open to more suggestions. So if you have any tips, leave the suggestions down below and I would definitely appreciate it. It never really takes me too long to finish with Cruz's laundry, but I also had to tackle something that was a little bittersweet, and that was packing away his newborn and up clothes, the ones that he's outgrown. It hits a little different when you know you're officially done having children, but I am saving his baby clothes as I did with the girls because I am definitely planning on sewing quilts for each of them. So yeah, this was sad. After I got the house all squared away, I had to make a run to Aldi to pick up a few things for the week. I wasn't planning to be there long. I had a list. And of course, when you make a list, you always see some other things. I don't know if you guys are fans of Aldi, but this store just gets me every single time. But yeah, I got what I needed, loaded the car, and got back to the house. Yes, that's a Nickelodeon shirt. Comment down below your favorite Nickelodeon show that is no longer on the air. One thing that I've recently become a fan of is these reusable silicone Ziploc bags. Guys, these are a game changer. They are so much more aesthetic. I just love the way they look. They feel super nice, and they definitely keep the food nice and fresh in the fridge or freezer. Now I'm going to go ahead and clean the fruit. Yes, y'all, I am the girl who buys the fruit spray, or anyway, my husband buys it, and we pick it up from Sprouts. It's so funny because back in the day, I would just soak my fruits and vegetables in like vinegar with some water and call it a day, but my husband put me onto this, and it's just a time saver. It's much quicker, and I don't know, I love it. What do you use to clean your fruits and vegetables? My mom uses Dawn soap. Girl. I'm actually in the process now of revamping my kitchen, so y'all have to bear with me. I definitely plan on taking you along on this journey, but I picked up these super cute containers from Aldi. There was a pack of 10 for 15 bucks, and I have to say, I am a fan, so definitely stay tuned for that. If you guys are interested in a fridge revamp, let me know. And of course, my crumb snatchers literally coming through to get them a little snacky snack. Gotta love it. Cruz and I are huge fans of salmon. We can pretty much eat it every single day, and lucky enough for us, our neighbor who loves our family is a fisherman who goes to Alaska and gets fresh, wild caught salmon, and he brings it back and gives it to us all the time. So tonight I decided I was going to go ahead and make a couple of small pieces for Cruz and I, and then do something super quick for the girls, because yes, I am the mom with picky eaters. Pray for me. We are not okay. As you may notice, I add quite a bit of seasoning to this, most of which is salt free, and on my piece I put a little bit of honey just for some flavor, and then I throw it in the oven. One of the biggest hacks that I have managed to continually be consistent with doing is prepping my meats for the week. This is actually 3 pounds of ground turkey I used for 2 meals this week. The one that I made for the girls on this particular night was some tacos, and then the other 1.5 pounds I just stored in the freezer. I just season this with just like regular non-salt added seasoning, and then I customize it for the particular dish that I'm using. This is a huge game changer, time saver for me. I don't have to think as hard because I know if all else fails, I have something in the freezer I can prepare for my fam. Definitely leave your tips for meal prepping down below in the comments. I would definitely appreciate it. I'm actually working on a whole meal prepping video, so stay tuned for that as well. Now, for whatever reason, I did not get any footage of the girls' food, but I promise you they ate. And Cruz and I's salmon came out perfect per usual. I like to add a little bit of extra to my salmon and my rice, so I'm going to be using some Panda Express teriyaki seasoning. The sauce that they put on their teriyaki chicken, I am obsessed with the sauce. I hate their way they prepare their chicken at the store, but I keep packs of this sauce in the house. And I'm also going to add a little bit of yummy sauce. Now, the yummy sauce that I picked up from Walmart came suggested to me via TikTok, and I gotta say I hate it. It's not my favorite. I make it better from scratch. It's a little sweet, so I do use a little bit of soy sauce on my rice to make it like less sweet. I definitely will not be repurchasing it. As if my hands weren't full enough as it is, your girl homeschools. I am a former elementary and middle school teacher, so homeschooling our children was kind of a no-brainer, especially with the fact that our oldest daughter was born with a neurological condition. So I just opted to do what I thought was best, and my husband was full support of it. So on Sundays, I kind of plan out our meals in my homeschool teacher planner notebook, and then I also kind of map out what the girls need to accomplish in the following week. This is our 4th year homeschooling, so I've learned a few things. I don't plan out our weeks, but I definitely get an idea of what needs to get accomplished. I would definitely say that I am coming to that point in my postpartum journey where I'm really just trying to find myself again. I'm trying to figure out what I love, what I'm into, what brings me joy. And one thing that I have maintained a consistent routine with is my skincare. So I try my best to take time out to shower every day, as odd as that may sound, and cleanse my skin. I am a lupus survivor of more than 20 years now, so making sure that I take care of my skin is extremely important for me. So I try to rotate between a few different products to keep it as gentle as possible, but also to make sure that I'm cleansing it thoroughly. Typically, I would do a double cleanse, but tonight, as you can see from my face, your girl is just tired. This Good Molecules Niacinamide Brightening Toner is a GOAT for me. I've been using it for over a year now. It is thebomb.com. If you're interested in it, I'll have the link in the info box so that you can check it out. But it's just a constant in my rotation. I love it. And I also am a huge fan of making sure that I keep my skin looking healthy. Y'all, I am over 35 now, and serums have become a part of my regular routine. This one by Timeless is tried and true. I absolutely love it. I'll have the link for it as well. Check it out. It's really been so long since I shared anything about myself, especially here on my channel, but I am definitely an advocate for mental health and just wellness and doing what makes you happy, and making time out for yourself. So no, I'm not about to take a lavish bubble bath tonight because I gotta get to sleep before it's time for me to wake up and nurse my baby. But I am just taking this time to do what makes me feel whole in this moment. This nighttime facial moisturizing lotion is the CeraVe dupe that I picked up from Target. For whatever reason, the one by CeraVe is always sold out, but I was able to grab this one. I love it because it has niacinamide in it, and it really does help to brighten and nourish my dull skin. Postpartum skin for me has just been a journey in of itself, so I definitely have been holding on tight to this particular product because it has continually done what I needed it to do. I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. It's been a long time. I want to say thank you so much for watching it. Thank you for rocking with me. Thank you for your kind words, your comments. I just can't thank you guys enough. I hope that you will stay tuned for more videos. If you like this one, please feel free to like it and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.